Today's podcast is brought to you by Anchor. And if you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, let me tell you, it is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcast, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. I can't wait to hear what you create. You are listening to the award-winning Welcome to Your Life, Midlife Made Easier podcast. I am your host, Certified Health and Empowerment Coach, Renee Reed. I help midlife women increase their self-confidence, self-love, and self-care without guilt. Because when you don't take care of yourself, the world suffers. Are you ready to live the life you deserve? On today's show, I'm sharing with you guys 3 tips to help you fight age discrimination in the workplace. Let's get started. Hello, ladies. Welcome back to the show. So today we're talking about how you can fight against ageism or age discrimination at work. Even though it's been 50 years since Congress passed the Age Discrimination in Employment Act, ageism is one of those isms that is still sociably acceptable in the United States. Age discrimination, I am sorry to say, is real. In a recent survey, 2 out of 3 workers between the ages of 45 and 74 say that they have seen or experienced age discrimination at work. And job seekers over 35 cite it as a top obstacle to getting hired. And if you work in the high-tech or entertainment industries, your chances of experiencing age discrimination are even higher. Workers have been called names at work like old school, geezer, or grandpa. But many of them don't report these offenses because they're afraid of rocking the boat or missing out on promotion. I remember when a young man at work asked me if I knew how to use a software we're using. It's something that I use in my business each and every day. MailChimp, an email service provider. So I had to, remind him that yes, I did know how to use it. But there are tools that you can use to protect yourself against this type of discrimination. But the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to do a self-check. I want you to make sure that you are still doing something that you enjoy, because this is part of your ongoing mindful self-care strategy. The other 3 tips that I want to share with you, you can use one of them, all 3 of them, but I just want to empower you. I want you to know that you are not defenseless and that you have tools that you can use to move forward in your career. So the first thing we want to talk about is keeping abreast of new technological advances. So if you need to take a class at the local community college or library, because technology is here to stay. And we as midlifers must be prepared to show that we understand it and can apply it in our current or future position. My cousin just joked today on Facebook about how she has gotten my uncle, who is 80 years old, but she's gotten him to maybe give up his flip phone and start using a smartphone. But we want to make sure that we understand technology, especially the technology that is appropriate for your field. The second tip I have for you is to create your own gig. Use your gifts and talents to finally start the business you have dreamt of and become your own boss. So even if you're not ready to quit your job, having another stream of income will give you financial security and at a later date possibly replace your full-time income. And tip number 3 is one that I hope we will all take seriously and start today. Get fit. I mean, we would like to think that our appearance does not matter, but the truth is that we are continuously judged by the way we look, especially as women. So I encourage you to increase your self-care, work out, eat right, spend some time mindfully thinking about your goals and dreams, because getting fit and increasing your self-care will boost your confidence and improve your attitude. You know, you might face an uphill battle when it comes to fighting age discrimination in your workplace. And if you feel that you have been unjustly discriminated against, document the offense. I say that 3 times because it's important to write things down. And then reach out to your HR department. If your HR department is not able to handle the matter to your satisfaction, then reach out to the Age Discrimination in Employment. They are your next line of defense against age discrimination. Remember, this is a federal law that says an employer cannot fire, refuse to hire, or treat you differently than any other employee because of your age. The world, my friends, is changing, and believe it or not, the world would still like to put midlife women on a shelf and forget that we exist despite all the things that we have accomplished. But I want you to never forget that you are still valuable and you still have a lot to offer and a lot to live and dreams to live. Ladies, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Remember, let us not be afraid. Instead, let us empower ourselves to move forward into the lives that we want to create. And to help you do that, I've created a guide that will help you to boost your self-confidence, your self-love, and your self-care. In fact, it's called Beating the Midlife Slump, 10 Strategies to Help You Boost Your Self-Confidence, Your Self-Love, and Your Self-Care. In this free guide, I am giving you 10 strategies that will help you to lose weight, get fit, have better sleep, and eat the foods you enjoy while you lose weight naturally. Download your free guide today. Just click the link in the show notes or head over to the website at www.welcometoyourlifelivefree.com. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day.